The devil himself, Sebastian. Hi guys! Hello guys, my name is Regan and I am an American who used to live in France, failed and moved back to the United States, so just leave now. No, I'm just kidding. Today I want to talk to you guys about a French language learning app called Frantastique. I discovered this app, I guess like a year and a half ago now, probably at the end of 2016, beginning of 2017. I had been in France for I think 3 or 4 months at this time, and I was looking for something to supplement my private lessons. I've talked about my background before in other videos. Essentially, I started learning French in 7th grade because I had to choose a language credit. I grew up taking ballet and doing that really extensively. You speak in French and ballet, so obviously I'll take a French class. And it just so happened that I really enjoyed the class. So I ended up continuing French classes through high school. I took a few in college, and then I finally studied abroad in fall 2014. And this was life-changing. While there, I got to take classes completely in French. However, I didn't take any actual French language classes, so my grammar is honestly shit. Like, it's really bad. But my vocabulary and my pronunciation is not terrible. So when I'm looking for something, I definitely personally want something that's going to help me move from intermediate to advanced. So to give you just a little overview of Frantastique, it's a French language app. It's on your phone. I think they also have a web one, but I've never used that. But what's interesting about it is they actually custom tailor all of the classes to your needs using artificial intelligence. When you first join, there is a 7-lesson assessment. After that, they give you a level, and all of the lessons are completely tailored to what you are failing at and to what you need to learn. You take classes 5 days a week. It's not open-ended. You don't get to just do it as often as you want. And the classes are pretty structured. To me, it's kind of like a smart, interactive workbook, somewhere between a traditional language learning application that's mostly just games and an actual classroom experience. Typically, how each lesson is structured is you have review plus learning new material, the actual media and questions about it, and then the French cultural piece at the end. And each lesson takes maybe 15 minutes. It's not too long at all. So I think it's always really helpful to actually see the application in use. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you a little bit of how all of the lessons are structured on my phone here. So every day around, I guess, 6 a.m., I get a notification that my lesson is ready and prepared for me. So here I have a new lesson. I'm kind of nervous to do a new lesson in front of you guys in case I just like totally bomb it. I usually do okay, but sometimes I really bomb them, especially if there's like a lot of grammar or verb conjugations. So let's look at a previous lesson. So here is a previous lesson. It starts out with a review of your level, how often you've participated, and how many lessons you've actually taken. Then you typically have a review or a learning section at the beginning. You will review anything that you've messed up in the past or that you've asked for more information on, and then they'll also have a little bit of learning and explanation for that. Something that I really like about this is it can be in both in French or in English. I always try to read it in French, but if there's something I just can't understand, I tend to switch to English. And this one is about actually learning how to properly write numbers. Then you have a few questions on the bottom about what you just learned. Here are things that I have, had doubts about in the past or maybe messed up with on a question in earlier tests. And like I mentioned the artificial intelligence earlier, it will actually measure how often you need to be seeing this information. So it's great. It's like the perfect study buddy and the perfect reminder. And it's awesome because you can actually say, inutile de réviser, like I don't need to look at this. I know I had a doubt or I forgot, which is awesome. Then you go into the actual lesson, and this is where the media content and the meat is. So this one I believe is a video. There's also comic strips or audio files sometimes. And the video, you'll watch it and then answer questions about the things you saw in the video. It's really straightforward. But sometimes like this, they'll have you conjugate verbs and stuff that you've heard, which is the part that I'm truly terrible at. Then you'll have some more questions or some more information. And then what I think is super awesome at the end is, I guess here it's called le dessert du jour, but sometimes it's called le café gourmand. But anyway, it's a video or a small clip about French culture. So this is a clip from some French movie from 2012. And then you are done and you'll send your results for correction. The correction comes back in like a minute and it tells you everything you did right. And what's awesome is it has explanations for them as well. So here I forgot, when I was typing on my English keyboard, I put an S instead of an E. So you have the explanation in French, but if you don't understand it, you can also put it into English. And what's awesome is sometimes the English things are like super, super funny. They'll have play on words or, you know, kind of like smart ass things that I really, really love. So to give you my personal opinion, I honestly love this app. This is perfect for what I need. I really need someone to help me with grammar, to show me all the minute rules that I need to know, and to actually hold me to learning it and correcting it and revising it over time, because otherwise I don't tend to do it on my own. Now, initially I was kind of annoyed that you had to wait to receive a lesson because this is an application that you have to pay for. So I was like, why can't I just look at it all when I want? But it's kind of nice. The daily notifications I actually find keep me doing it, and because I know that I have 5 lessons a week and they don't take that long, I typically just knock it out first thing in the morning and then go on about my day. Some small features I actually really, really like and that impressed me is that in the videos there are different accents, which is awesome. And for each vocabulary card as well, you'll see different accents, and they'll also tell you if it's a familiar or a slang term or more formal. It's honestly just so comprehensive, and I really, really appreciate that. I know I said it earlier, but it's kind of like in between a textbook that's interactive and an actual in-person class, which I really, really love. Now, my only drawback to this is the price, because honestly, it is expensive. I have the basic for a year, but the basic, they have 3 tiers. They have basic, pro, and premium. Each one have kind of different things. If you are a professional, some of the higher levels offer, you know, one-on-one assistance from someone or targeted lessons for things you might need, like business jargon, stuff like that. However, I don't need that, so I just went with the basic plan myself. But the basic plans start at $24 a month, and so especially for an app that you're using on your phone, this can be a major drawback, and honestly why it took me almost a year and a half before I decided to purchase it. $20 a month is kind of steep, especially if you're not working or if you're a student. That's like a lot of money. But the good news, I love this app. I think it is perfect for the intermediate or advanced learner, or someone who's looking to really dig in deep to the language and improve quickly. So for that reason, because I love it so much, I'm giving a basic subscription to Frantastique. All you have to do is subscribe to this channel, follow me on Instagram, and leave a comment down below about how you like to learn French. That's it, guys. I love this app. Really, the only bad thing I have to say about it is the price. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.